Ambe chair. It's just a normal human being like you. It's the image of God, created out of His likeness. Who are you? What are you? I know today in the world, we want that we should be called or we should be known or become more famous. And we always look for titles. President, ministers, you could name the rest. Well, I'm none of those that you just mentioned. Like I said, when I was growing, and as a good Christian, I realized that in the world, we were supposed to live through gift. And the gift comes from the Spirit, from God, not from man. People say, I'm a doctor. People say he's a prophet, he's a healer, or whatever. But I know God has given me the gift of healing, the gift of prophesying, and I will never stay out of it. Whatever I'm doing, I believe I'm just a mediator between the people and the good God. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a pastor. I don't want to use or to overestimate my power to change others. No. But I just want us to know the truth. Illnesses come from any angle. From the Bible, it could be sins, and it couldn't be sins. It could be genetic problem. It could be just because you were exposed to such bacteria, germs, to name the rest. But what we need is to find a problem or to find a solution for the problem. So what I would tell you is that Henry realized that he has the gift of healing to help the public. And if I keep on going for research, traveling from one country to another, trying to come out with the best result, it's because I have love for the people. But I will not want the people to say, he is a doctor, he has PhD, or he's this person, he's a healer, he does things by himself. No. All what I want us to know, we have different type of gift, but given by one and the same Spirit. And I live by gift. I do not live by name of prophet or whatever. And also, I will tell the people in the world, we've had just one true prophet from the true God. And that prophet was Lord Jesus Christ. There's no other prophet on earth. And I'm not a prophet. I have been in this field for 25 years today.
So what is the word?
I started when I was 16 years old, realizing that probably this is what the good God wanted me to do for the people. And it was really a pleasure, and I accepted it with all my heart. So I would say it's really a wonderful thing. And as time keeps going, I realize that I'm becoming more famous. Something that I never thought of. For this reason, it made me to go in for more research, which I think I'm just taking the research part to line up with what the good God has given me, because I know it is a gift, the gift of healing. But now, going down for research, traveling from one country to another, it's just because I want to know if there's any side effect using these plants for healing or for treatment. I know in the world, not everybody is supposed to be for. You have people for and people against. But at this moment, I think I've not seen any person that has actually stand before me to say, oh, we do not believe unto what you do. But I'm not saying that they are not. There must be such people, because that is what completes the society. But my answer to such people is that I don't want them to believe unto me or what I say, but I would like them to watch unto what the good God has been able to do to those that come to me having troubles or illnesses, the way they get back. So I think that will be the best answer to such question. And I'm not saying that any human being need to believe unto me, because even when the Lord Jesus Christ came, many of us today who call ourselves Christians or followers of Christ did not even believe unto what he was doing. Even when he had to perform the miracles, there were those who still say, no, he's a magician or whatever, and it's not real. So, to me, watch what the good God is fit to do. And even what the good God is doing to people through me, it's not me doing it. He does it following the faith of the people. I'm just here like a mediator, telling the people what they need to have, how they need to associate themselves with good God and to receive healing. Even though I know it is written in the book of Corinthians that to man God has given a different type of gift. I accept that I have the gift of healing. And I'm not just using that gift of healing. I go in for research to see that I give the best to the people. So I don't want people to believe unto me, what I say, what I do. But I want them to believe unto what the good God is able to do to those who come to me having problems, troubles, and going back unique without any problem again. You see, feeling and saying that my help is needed all over the world or all over the globe, like you said, makes me have a lot of joy that I do not only help my people in Cameroon, nor Nigeria, nor in Africa, but also the people in Europe, the people in Asia continent, the people in United States of America, all over the world need me. Different races approve and appreciate the work that I do. Gives me great joy and great hopes, and that makes me feel the good God has been great to me. And I will not hesitate to continue giving them the best. But I think I'm so happy to be able to help the people intercontinentally, internationally, and whatever you say. It is a great joy that God has made it, making the people all over the world to invite me, come, and I'm so happy because whenever I go, they tend to say they realize a lot of change. So the glory be to God and not to me. Oh, nothing makes me different from other doctors except my work or the patients need to prove it if I'm different from other doctors. Because to me, if actually that healing does not come from me, it comes from God. But I give just the right thing. Like I said, I don't treat following symptoms. I treat following diagnosis. That's knowing the actual problem that a person is suffering from and giving the right treatment for that, and until everything get disappeared and the person is free from that problem, then I will say that person is healed. So if that is not what others have been doing, then I think I will tell you that that makes the difference between me and other doctors. But if other doctors use the same method of treatment as I do, then I will tell you there's no difference between me and other doctors. Thank you. What I would like to tell the public is that no matter the situation, no matter your problem, there is nothing that the good God cannot change. Be it from the highest director of public health in the world, who said this situation is unchangeable. That is the way he looks at it. It is not the way your Creator, the Almighty, look at it. If you have the belief and you have the faith, I tell you, your problem or your situation will be reversed. As I said in the beginning, never you underestimate your power to change yourself. What I meant is that do not feel like the situation, the sickness you're having has been for too long. You've been to hospitals, you've been to specialists, and they said, we've given you all type of drugs that we got, and since you're not fine, we think there's nothing else we can do. You may be taking those drugs without belief or faith. You may be taking those drugs without reversing that maybe is due to sins that took you to that situation. And what you need to do, as the Holy Book, 1 John chapter 1 verse 9 says, you have to confess your sin. You may be taking those drugs without accepting the cause of your problem, without asking for forgiveness from God. And that is why those drugs have not been of great help to you. But if you do, I bet you, even if it was not true sin, like I said, it is not only by sin that we become sick. When we're exposed to bacteria, germs, viruses, and other things that could cause us illnesses. Just say, good God, I know there's nothing that you cannot do. You're the Alpha and Omega, and I know this situation will not remain permanently. My words to you all, as wise, is sufficient. Thanks.